That was abrupt. Fade, fade. Hey, there you go. I shouldn't even be playing any music because it never goes well for us. It never bodes well. Never bodes. Bodes. What a word. Bodes. Bodes well. I've been on like a guest trip. Like I'm like, yo, who wants to be on? Like I want to, cause I'm starting the Patreon and I need content, so I need guests. I need lots of guests. How y'all like coming in with the music? Right? Dramatic, right? Yo, last night music dropped. It was some good music. My hands are dry as fuck. I need some lotion to be nice. Music dropped yesterday. Good music. I mean, I think one of the best Fridays that we've had music drop in the whole year. The whole year. That J. Cole album slaps. Nicki's redropping. It was cool. It's cool. I like the new music. I just don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like that music didn't age too well. That 09, 2010 music. It's cool because Nicki got bars. I'm a barbs, but let's get into the show. And y'all can't hear this song. Y'all know that when we record the podcast, the music is available where the podcast is available on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Audible. Shit, we everywhere. So if you want to listen to the song, today's song is inspired by J. Cole's album. It's Styles P and Pharoah Monch, My Life. Cole flipped so many fucking songs. As a matter of fact, that's going to be, we'll talk about it during the show. Listening to somebody like Cole is always, it's inspiring. It really is, because you hear what he does with music and it makes you want to do it too. So shout out to Cole. No shout outs. Can y'all hear it? Oh shit. The hottest lights in the world. Kasabian Lavoe wine. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome to the Kasabian Lavoe Show, episode 190. I can't believe it. Episode 190. The episodes really stopped being the thing because we started going 3 times a week at the top of the year. So many changes this year that the whole episodal thing kind of went out the window. It's cool, but we're just gonna do this shit forever and ever. So yeah, the Patreon, it's gonna be up. I hope that we have the first episode up tomorrow. Audio only. There is visuals coming. It's all coming. And I got to shoot a bunch of ads, which I'm excited for. I don't get to do ads often. So the fact that I got ads, I'm like, yeah. And they're visual. So like that's the dope part. Now to come up with costumes and shit. Maybe I'll put on makeup and hide my tattoos. Ooh, who am I? We do have 1, 2, 2, 3. We'll just run 2. We'll be doing 2 ads. On the Patreon, we're going to be doing music, and we're going to be running new music, especially because music is getting good again. So we can finally talk about music. Excuse me. And I want to have guests only over there. Like I want to have guests pod with me, just basically talk about what's going on during the week. So people that I think are interesting or that I think are doing dope shit and might have a different perspective on things, I might reach out. I even want to reach out to like people that have the opposite perspective, because this whole gas crisis that we'll get into, that was a debate that I really wanted to have, and I was really excited to have, and he didn't say anything, and it kind of sucks because I like talking shit, and I would love to have this debate, and I'll bring it up. I mean, we'll kind of have a semi debate, and I'll just bring up both sides, and I'll see if I can do the best I can with that. All right. Head over to klavoe.com. Check out the merch, the music, download, stream, all the good stuff. It's the best way to support. I'm trying to see if there's any stories I missed. No. All right. So, the hacker thing. Head over to klavoe.com. Check out the merch. I'm waiting on my sons to design some hoodies. I'm waiting on that. That's why I haven't put an official date on any merch, especially because this whole Patreon thing. Listen, time is honestly our best friend and our enemy. And if you don't capitalize on, what you got going, you got to do it. Even if it's not good, just do it. If you don't, you'll never have anything. Like, you just got to start at some point. It's going to look like shit the first couple times, but it'll work. Somehow, some way, it's got to work. You know what I'm saying? So, tomorrow morning, we'll start the Patreon. It'll only be 2 tiers. If we jump it up to a higher tier, then, I mean, we'll definitely, cross that road when we get to it. But basically, it's going to be 5 and 10. And it won't be this show. We're going to have fun. Like, I don't want to do news. Like, today's news is real, like, nasty. So, we'll be recording, and hopefully it drops in the morning. I've never used it, so it's honestly like a test run. That's why I don't even want to really say it's coming out tomorrow. Like, we might just play with it tomorrow, but let's do like a soft opening this weekend, and let's call it for sure next weekend. And I think y'all enjoy it. Music, some coffee, maybe some videos. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this whole Patreon thing works out. And definitely looking to do like an exclusive podcast, like a once a month thing on Apple when the subscription thing pops off. So we'll we got things to look forward to. There's always things in motion, I'm trying to figure out how to just get everything to everybody as easy as possible. Like, if Linktree is going to be the quickest way to get y'all the links, perfect. But if I could just keep everything on one site, that'd be even easier. I don't want to have a bunch of different subscriptions and shit everywhere. There's really no point in doing that. klavoe.com for the music. If you're enjoying what you're watching, like and subscribe on YouTube. We're trying to hit 200 subscribers. I know, it's so many. I need like 50 to get to 200. So if you like what you're watching, what you're listening, smash the like button. I think that's what the kids say. Smash the like button. I'm not supposed to cuss, and I'm working on that. I think I'm pretty sure I blanked out a few times and I cussed. I really don't mean to. I promise you, I don't mean to. It just comes out of me. Those are the only ads for today, right? All right. So Portia is dating some ex-married dude. Congratulations to her. Whatever the fuck is going on with that. This is how bad news is. You want to know how bad news is? A cat jumped out of a 5th-story window. It's everywhere. Top 5 fucking news of the world right now. Target banned Pokemon cards because of fights that have been breaking out over the scarcity of these cards. This is basic economics. People are going crazy for a fad, and it's making quick money, and it's causing now people to harm each other over these Pokemon cards, which don't have much. Well, they do have value, so I can't say they don't have much value. I really don't even know how to categorize this. This is those special things that only has value if you give it value. So the fact that people are fighting and going crazy over Pokemon cards at Target means the fucking value right now has to be through the roof if you have something that's rare or considered perfect or whatever the case is. And you can thank the Logan fucking brother, Logan did that. Logan Paul did that. I didn't even know it was that big of a deal. I learned that the other day. Walked in and it was like taped off and shit, like a crime scene. They were like, yo, we're done with Pokemon cards. Fuck this. In business, it's all about supply and demand. You raise prices sometimes to slow down people from purchasing it, and then you drop the prices when you have an abundance of it. Basic economics, honestly, the simplest way to say it is if I want you to buy it, I'm going to make it cheap. If I want to keep you away from it, I'm going to make it expensive. Or if I want to make it expensive because I don't have too many of them. You got to slow roll it sometimes, or It takes a long time to get, so you charge different. I mean, that's how pricing works, right? So these Pokemon cards, even though they're selling for $3 and $4, Target can up the price to $12, $13, $14, $15 a pack if they need to slow down what these people are doing. There's nothing wrong with that. They're completely in the right. Price gouging occurs when there's emergencies and there's things that people cannot control, and the greed of others causes that businesses have to raise prices to slow down purchases of emergency things such as water, food, etc., gas in this instance. But price gouging does happen, and an adjustment according to supply and demand also happens during situations of this magnitude with this gas shortage, which happened last Friday. I believe it was Thursdays when it started, but it completely went off on Friday. This Thursday, I got hiccups. I'm sorry. This Thursday, May 13th, we've completely resolved the issue. The president had finally spoken on it earlier that day. He hadn't said anything. Been very quiet about the whole thing. It's kind of scary. So I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was this big of a deal. And I thought that the shortages that were being caused or that we were seeing were because people were just getting gas in abundance because they were scared. And people don't play by their gas. It's just, it is what it is. No, this gas line was shut down for almost a week. Not only was it shut down for almost a week, they found out that it happened because from Russia, excuse me, it didn't have anything to do with the Russian government, according to his report. How do we know? We really don't know. He said Putin didn't have anything to do with it, so we have to believe that. Then he started making threats to businesses saying that if you gouge prices, that he would come for you or punish you or reprimand you. And I really don't even see how. If gas before the shortage cost, let's just get easy numbers, $300 a truck to get gas to my store. So I had to spend $300 as an owner to get gas, and that made gas $1.50 a gallon. These are just easy, simple numbers. During this shortage, we now need more trucks because people are buying more gas. Now these trucks have to pay for more expensive fuel. They're doubling their time, so now they're charging me more to come back. Now, for example, each gas tank full of gas that comes in is now $600. It could even get up to $900. I'm allowed to adjust my prices because if not, I'm losing money. And it's not fair that the consumer is going to rob me when I'm the facilitator of these fucking goods. You see what I'm saying? So price gouging, yes, I'm completely against price gouging, but I'm not against adjusting prices when need be. This shortage caused a headache. The idea that the president believed that he needed to come out and tell these truckers that they could drive, I don't think that was your call. I think that was a state-to-state call. That was a, hey, we have an emergency. We need trucks out here. The pipeline's fucked. Oh, I made a call to have it ran manually. I don't think that was your call. I think the state was the one that gets to make that call, as they should. It's unfortunate. It's like they live in La La Land. You know, everybody held Trump to this standard that was just so unbearable. And it was really frustrating because, honestly, there's really no problem in holding someone at that standard. Just hold everyone to that standard. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing is it that? Damn, why was that so hard? How embarrassing is it that we paid the ransom? We paid the ransom. I don't know if the government had anything to do with that, but somebody paid $5 million. That was the rumor. But the ransom was paid. He wouldn't answer on it. Supposedly Russia has something to do with this. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? This is a lethal attack. This caused rioting and panic. People were fighting. People were getting hurt. People were spending money they didn't need to spend. You know, gas doesn't last forever. It gels over after a certain amount of time. You can't just have gas just sitting in jugs. There's a reason why they have plastic jugs and then they use those fucking those tin aluminum fucking canisters. But gas doesn't last forever. So the fact that you're running out buying all this gas, I hope you use it. And I hope you didn't buy it at too high of a price because it's really not going to hold any fucking value. You can't sell it. What are we supposed to do? You know, then he takes the time, our president takes the time to basically tout how they could have helped in a different manner. What do you mean? Like, if you could have help. Like, what is this? Uh, thank me for helping. Like, no, just help. Just fucking help. Like, there's really no need to start putting up these proposals about fixing our infrastructure and changing things under these bills that he wants to pass. All that shit is bullshit. If there was something that necessary, let's get it done. Now, this cybersecurity attack, I laughed at it because I thought that these companies were well equipped. We're not, and it's not a good thing. It's definitely something that we need to take a deeper look at, and we do need to protect ourselves from hackers and from Mother Nature. The president actually made one good point yesterday. You know, Texas dealing with that deep freeze, they couldn't handle it. You know, there has to be different ways to control these things, and you know, same with this gas line. There is manual valving that I'm sure they could have ran, but who knows if they even have the manpower or the intelligence. Like, you know, you have to have like a trained group of men and women to handle that shit manually. It ain't just like open it and go. So, you know, at a time like this when nobody wants to work, how many people are even available to run that line? You know, there's a lot of fucking things going on. And I'm disappointed because, yeah, nothing gets taken serious with this man. It's just all fucking sitting in, it sits in front of everybody. And then we go, man, there's a mess. Can somebody pick it up? Like, somebody pick this shit up. Somebody, anybody. And then it kind of just gets scooched over. That's how we've approached every single issue that we've had. Who knows? The chat said maybe they were let in. It was a hack, a legitimate hack. It just seems like we didn't have anything ready. And you know what? Our government, if anything, we're not saying we want you to be intrusive into our infrastructure, but why don't you have like a security team that could jump in there and help? Like, you know, like the FBI. Like, if you come across a crazy ass crime, you would call the FBI. Then who's our cyber FBI? I mean, I think it's time that we explore that. That's definitely something we should look into. So Meek Mills and Rick Ross, there's been these rumors going around. I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't know how real it was. I saw Rick this morning at the Cookies opening down on the Strip here in Las Vegas. Cookies opened the store today. Burner and Ross was out there. It was a beautiful thing. So I guess it was Meek's birthday party down at Live, and they wouldn't let Ross into Meek's section. Supposedly, Meek wants to get off of his deal. I don't know how much longer he has on his deal. I don't exactly know what the contract looks like. Meek has never expressed any issues before. I mean, I think they've had beefs, but it was because of the whole Drake thing. And I really don't even know how the fuck that whole thing panned out. It was such a weird relationship because Meek always seemed like he was by himself. Like, even though he's MMG, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Do you think that Meek is in the wrong for blocking off his ball? Like, come on, like Rick Ross gave him that platform and put him where he is. So the fact that they're gonna be disrespect, I mean, I guess disrespect amongst friends is like a thing right now. It's going around. That whole Joe Budden podcast shit, I can't get over it, bro. I'm still stunned. Here was one of my questions: who flips faster, Joe Budden or Joe Rogan? Every time a comedian has had some type of hiccup or an issue or any type of anything in public, Rogan completely turns off. Same thing with Budden. 7 years with two dudes just like that. I know there's more to it, but it's funnier this way. So who flips faster, Budden or Rogan? Because Tony Hinchcliffe's joke was kind of, it was good. I don't know. I don't find it offensive. I don't think he was trying to be mean. It was a joke. A joke's a joke. Either way, Joe had him on the fly and removed him. Literally overnight. Just overnight. It's crazy. And I was literally admiring. I was like, wow, Tony is a handsome fucking dude. How does he make it in comedy being that fucking pretty? Find the video. It's out there. People have leaked the whole video because I guess he was just getting chopped down. I just caught the tail end of this like right before we came and did the show. We were working on scripts and other things. But Gaza is attacking Israel. Israel's attacking Gaza. The pictures are insane. People are dying. There's a full-on war going on. Unfortunately, our president stepped up there the other day and said basically that everything is as good as it's ever been. We're at war. People don't want to go back to work. We've basically been attacked on our soil. We haven't done anything to combat that back. Our people are completely fed the fuck up with how things are running, and literally no end in sight to debt. Like, we are just pushing debt like we've never seen. What do you think is happening? Are we coming into a bubble? Are we in a crash? Is it going to get any worse? How much worse can it get? Right? Like, what is the oh shit, we're going to go over the hill? Like, what's going to be that moment? What do you think that moment's going to be? Is it going to be during the summer? Is it going to be right when summer's over and we all go, oh shit, nobody works anywhere. Everybody's just rich and famous. Nobody has a fucking job anymore. Everybody in America is rich and famous. That's it. That's everybody's job. What do we do? I'm going to go play video games with my friends. My name's Kasabian. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. One.